Travis Wester, AJ Buckley! There they are.
Can I just say how handsome is this man with the hair and the shirt? I keep looking at him like, God, you're so beautiful.
Everybody, can you clear the room? I'd like a moment. All right, have fun, boys.
All right,
Thank you guys.
Love you guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you. What's up, everybody?
Hey!
It's good to see y'all.
Yeah, good to see all the smiling faces.
It's good to be back, isn't it?
Yeah.
We did get very excited. We were like, we got a call and they were like, hey man, we've been trying to get in contact with you and we can't get in contact with you. I was like, okay. But we wanted you to come back, but we couldn't get in contact with you. I'm like, well, we're in contact now. What's happening?
We're talking.
And I think Rich and some peeps are like, I guess someone was pretending to say that they repped us and they were talking, like, it was going to a dark hole and we were like, how come I'm never invited to the party? Like, we just want to come to the party. We want to party with everybody. We want to be the cool kids.
Yeah, man.
And it feels really good to be back. It really does, though. We're very happy to be here with y'all. It's a warm feeling that you get when you come back to a Supernatural Con when you've been gone for so long and you see some familiar faces and people that you see that you talk to online or comment on your stuff, and you guys are the best, man. I mean, it truly is a family, and I feel privileged, and I know you do as well, just to be a small part of this amazing show. So thank you for having us back. And that's it. All right.
Yeah, all right, good.
AJ, Mike's on either side.
What's that?
Mike's on either side.
Okay.
Oh,
cool. See, this is how long we haven't done it.
Oh,
Okay. So what's that?
Yeah. Get back in.
All right. Hey, how are
Yes,
you?
hi. Yes, question.
Hi. Sorry, I was a little distracted by my dog. Sorry.
It's okay.
How you guys doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
My question is, the last time we saw the Ghostfacers was for the #TheMen episode,
Yep.
and unfortunately they broke up. I was very devastated.
Yep.
Still broke up.
Do you think they ever got back together and like reunited and started hunting again?
Well, it's funny you should ask.
Yeah, weird that you asked that.
So, and I know I can talk about this a little bit, but there's something happening right now with the Ghostfacers. There's something happening with the Ghostfacers with Kripke's blessing, and Phil, Uncle Phil. There's something going on in the back. So all those little things you're seeing posted on Instagram and dropping little crumbs. Mr. Richard, who I think is one of the greatest people ever, he's involved. But it's in the early stages, but there's something, we are the only people we're alive. No one else. So how do you get back into the world is through these two idiots. And we kind of were playing around with some things without giving too much away, where it was like, there's nobody, like the spirits on the other side, everyone's like, this is who we have to deal with. Like, there's nobody left, and these guys are like, fuck, gosh. And we have no idea why we're doing what we're doing, why we're seeing these apparitions. We don't know who they are. We just think we're super cool. You guys will know who they are. It's sort of like if Breaking Bad and had Better Call Saul, Supernatural had Ghostfacers, same sort of thing. So we're playing around with a lot of stuff. Just wrote some pages on pilot. It will live in the, you guys watch vertical dramas? Yeah, so it'd be,
Yes, yeah.
we're playing in the vertical drama space at the beginning here. So it's all there, but the people that are important to get behind it, the king, the Don, Kripke, was like LFG, and I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. So let's stay in the kitchen. The kitchen's hot.
Yeah, so basically we're going to be working on answering that question. That's what we're working on. We need to answer that question.
Say, what was the question?
Do you think they ever got back together and like reunited, or did they just go their separate ways completely forever?
So Travis, we'll give you the opening of what the, and we can't go too much into it, but what the, sort of where we are in the pilot.
Do you want me to like do?
Just broad strokes. We haven't talked in 15 years.
Yeah, Ed and Harry haven't talked in 15 years. Harry Spangler's gone on to become a paranormal paralegal. Seems very appropriate for his character. He likes rules, and he likes to enforce those rules. So yeah, so at the start of the thing, in answer to your question, no, they have not gotten back together. But I think this, AJ's come up with a lot of this stuff, and he's got this vision, and it basically is kind of getting into answer the question of, do the Ghostfacers get back together and get back out there facing ghosts?
Yeah, and what we want to do, and so the whole pitch behind it was, we want to do a complete fan immersion. So we would, because the Ghostfacers would be at cons, they would go to paranormal investigations. So we meet them at a convention. Ed is selling off his camera, his stuff. He's hit hard times, and Harry owns 50% of that, and now he's in law, and he wants to come and stop me selling because I owe his mom $2,300 from the camera code that she put on her credit card. I got to pay her back, and it sort of starts off there. But within that, we're on a journey that we don't realize what we're there, and there's things that are guiding us, and but yeah, we're back to we don't know why we're back together, but Backstreet's back. All right. I hope that answered your question. Was that the question? Yeah. Okay, good, cool. We're rusty.
Hi, I'm Freya, and I wanted to ask, was your favorite line, "You have to go be gay for that poor dead intern"?
Yes. So no joke, it was, because the crazy part was you can take it, like, it was such an emotional scene, and we're trying to do this scene, and I remember you said it to me, and I used to be crying, I'm thinking, he's like, do it to me right now.
Ed, you have to go be gay for that poor dead intern.
What? What'd you say?
Yeah, I actually remember the first time we tried that, I think we both just started laughing.
Yeah.
And we were like, all right, that was bad. All right,
and Phil was like, no, you got to tell him. He's got to go. You're telling him he's got to be gay right now. And we're like, you have to go be gay right now, and you're dead serious to get him to pass on. And we're like, but Uncle Phil, he was like, Phil's great, so we call him Uncle Phil. He's like Harry's saying, you got to be gay right now. We're like, oh, so it's like serious. He's like, yeah, like you gotta go be gay. Okay, roll it back, action. Okay, I'm in. And I was gay and he passed on. It was awesome. Let's go. Yeah, how good is Dustin? Have you guys follow Dustin along? Have you guys seen Dustin along? Is he not like the most handsome, good guy in the world? But
so funny?
Funny? Not like as handsome and funny as us.
No.
No, obviously.
Come on.
Anyways, did we answer the question?
I think so.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Elle. You guys are just so amazing in the show, and the way you play your characters. There was a theory that came up that the reason the Winchesters are so mean in the Ghostfacers is because that's who they actually are, and the actual series is their point of view of themselves, so they're not as mean. Do you guys think this is true? Do you have any thoughts about this?
Sam? Shimmy! What's that? Shimmy! I don't know if you guys have seen Jensen and Jared, how they look. I mean, if we're their reflection, that's pretty fucking cool. I mean,
yeah,
that's never happened in my life, and I will take that. You've made me feel so cool right now.
Not too many people.
I think that's the best theory ever. Yeah, we are their reflection. They look in the mirror, they see these two, and they're like, all right, I'm good. I'm handsome.
Yeah.
I want to make out with myself. I'm so good. Right? What we were talking about today, like, if Sam and Dean were looking at the mirror, they'd be like, it smelled like gasoline.
Leather,
like old leather. right? Like it's
Sandalwood.
like musky, like brute, Old Spice, and the pomade would just go in there and be like, man, that mirror like looks at them is like, you look good. Like, yeah, thank you. And then the mirror would want to just reach out and be like, thank you for giving me that reflection. I've never had that before, but I'm sure that they just have that, Sam and Dean, and they're ghosts, and they just go in there like, Chappelle. Remember when we were on the set on the first season, and Jared was cutting, he had to have his shirt off?
Yeah, that was season 1.
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen, because he's just a handsome dude. And he's like, hey man, I need some time to go work out, and I gotta get shredded. And the guy has like 34 abs. I'm like,
I think you're good,
he's like, I'm like, when do you gotta take your shirt off? He's like, in 6 weeks. I gotta get in shape. I'm like, okay, well,
Okay.
yeah, you got a lot of work to do, bro.
Yeah, more in shape than you are.
You're behind schedule. You are. Let the man go work out. We're not gonna make that day. But we will say this about Jared and Jensen. We have, like, for us to show up on their set, and in Hollywood, you show up on people's sets, but things can get weird. People can be like, this is our show. Those two guys are, and it's a reflection of, like, Rob and Rich and everyone, Misha, like, this is some of the greatest people that I've got the pleasure to work with. You come to guest to their show, and they welcome you with open arms. They championed us to be us. Everything that we did, and they just like, yeah, let's build it as a team. It's a family. There was never, like, that's why I think this community has grown so long, is because the guys at the top just are so authentic in their heart, and how much you guys mean to them, and how much there's no other community in the world. People are like, oh, Star Trek and Star Wars, I'm like, they got nothing on Supernatural. No, I mean it. It's really, you guys are, and it's Jared and Jensen and Rich, and the work that they go into it, and how much they care about it like this. And it's a really, like, we got a little chuffed when we got invited back.
Very much so. Yeah, it's just like, this is probably one of the best fandoms in the world, if not the best fandom in the world. And yeah, just being able to be back here with you guys, it's a huge blessing. Can I ask real quick? Get back into the theory though, because I want to track this. What's the theory?
So
that I look like Jensen.
Yeah, and I look like Jared, obviously.
100%. The theory is that in the Ghostfacers, the way that the Winchester brothers are shown are really rude, really mean, curse a lot. And within the actual show, like Supernatural, we never see them curse a lot. Like, they're not super rude, they seem kind. The theory is that it's because the Ghostfacers, the show, the Ghostfacers, is seeing them who they really are.
Whoa!
And the way, like in Supernatural, they themselves see them as kind, they don't curse a lot. And so it's your point of view, and you guys see them as really rude, and that's how they're shown.
This is so awesome.
I like it.
That's so cool. Wow, yeah, that...
Okay, so the theory is that the show Supernatural is like their own perception of themselves.
And we look like Sam
and we look like Sam and Dean.
Yes.
I like that.
If we were short and had no jawline.
And didn't work out quite as much.
Yeah, I mean, just, I got, no. But that's really cool, man. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly.
I think that's an accurate theory.
Yep.
Go with it.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Katie, and
What's up, Katie?
I wanted to know if you guys wanted to hear a dad joke.
Yeah.
Always.
We're dads.
Okay, so what type of pants do ghost hunters wear?
Ooh. Okay, hang on. I'm good at these. I used to be good at these.
Can't be crotchless.
Nope. Definitely not a dad joke. It's
No,
not gonna fly.
that's not a dad joke.
What kind of pants do ghost hunters wear?
Poopy pants?
No, yeah, poop
I
stain
pooped my
pants.
pants before, so
Yeah.
I mean, not that I just mean to confess, but I have. Anyways, another story. Let's go back to the joke. So they
wear a pair of normal jeans.
I love it.
I like that.
I like it.
I like it.
Well done.
I'm gonna tell my kids that. And like, that is not funny. I'm like, yeah, it was funny for a bunch of people.
All right. Gotta strategize. Gotta have the meeting. Gotta have the.
Yep.
So, has there ever been talk of a Ghostfacer show off of Supernatural? And if so, was it like season 3, episode 13, where it's like the entire cast, or is it just the two of you?
So the crazy part, Travis, jump in here. So we done, it was after the Ghostfacer episode, right?
Yeah. So after the Ghostfacer, I mean, you do know that there was a web series, right?
So we were the first, so back like in season 2 or 3?
3.
We got a call from Eric Kripke after we did the Ben England Ghostfacer episode, right? And he goes, Eric Kripke wants to have you in the office. Like,
Hold on, let me jump in. So after we shot Ghostfacers, we just loved the characters, right? And we didn't want to stop doing it. And I think the first thing we did is we got back to LA, and the first thing we did is we went down to Comic-Con, and we crashed their
did you guys
Comic-Con
remember that? When we went to Comic-Con and we crashed the
This was a while ago.
It was probably season 2 or 3.
Right.
And Eric Kripke was like, I want you guys to go down and crash Comic-Con. And we were also like, I don't think anybody's gonna know who we are. And we get up there and we're like, what are you douche nozzles doing up here? Like, this is our panel. And Jared is like, what are you talking about? But it was like a 30-second thing that was one of the coolest things. But when we walked out on stage, it was, you guys remembered us. We're like, oh, this is, nobody puts a baby in the corner. We're right here.
So we just loved the characters. We kept shooting stuff. We went into Phil Sgrisia's garage and just kind of started just shooting. We didn't know what we were gonna do with it, but we just kept shooting and shooting. You know, we just had like these different little pieces we were putting together, and then and then we get this call from Eric Kripke, and he tells us like, hey guys, we need to talk to you.
Yeah, I thought I was like, uh-oh, because we've been putting videos out on our own as well.
Yeah.
And this is before YouTube was out. We were just putting them out, and we walk into the office. I'll never forget this. And they're like, "Oh yeah, Mr. Kripke is in the back." And we walk in, and we open the door, and it's like a room full of executives. And we're like, "Oh, sorry, wrong room." They're like, "No, you're in the right place." We're like, "Okay." And so we walk in. We're like, "Hey, hey, Kripke." We're like, "Okay, there's a lot of important people here." I'm like, "I don't know what's happening." I'm like, "We fucked up, bro. I don't know what we did."
It was like being called into the principal's office.
No,
we were like,
I'm like,
oh, we are screwed.
I'm like, man.
These people look like attorneys.
Because we just did a video like called GMA, Ghost Martial Arts, where you have to, like, you try to, like, how do you sweep kick a ghost when they got no legs? And this is Ghost Martial Arts. And we're like, they're mad at us because we did that.
Yeah, because, you know, we're over here, like, using the characters and just kind of making our own stuff.
So we're in trouble. And then Kripke was like, hey, man, we want to talk to you about doing a show. And we're like, what? Ooh. And they're like, and we want you guys to write it and direct it and shoot it. And it'll be a web series. And this is before any of this had happened. Like,
yeah, no one had really heard of this before. This was not.
It wasn't even a platform. And Warner Bros., I think was at the time, was looking at doing this. But this is 15 years ago. So we cast the whole thing, and we brought out a show with McCheese Company. We had an office there, and we wrote it, and him and I co-directed it and wrote it, and another guy, Duty, and we shot this. It was 10 3-minute episodes, kind of like what the series now that we're in talks with. It was crazy, but it was way before the time, so there was no way to track it. They couldn't get international, which is a lot of our fans. You know, England. Is anybody from England over here? Anybody from England?
No.
We love England, York. We love York. But the international, they couldn't figure it out. It was a lot of the time they couldn't track it, so it kind of came out and they didn't know what to do. And there was, I think the strike happened then it was like, so a lot of things happened and just sort of fizzled, but that was originally, we were the first spin-off. And then to what you were saying before, when now we're at, it's kind of come full circle where we're sort of, there's so much I want to tell you guys, and it's so exciting. I can't, but I just want to.
But yeah, it's. I think they put the whole web series on the season 3 DVD or season 4 DVD.
Something.
Does anybody know? Am I right? Season 3 DVD.
And then the other part too. This was the crazy part. So then when they changed showrunners, like the Ghostfacers was Kripke's thing. That was it was his little thing. And when showrunners come in, they like to have their own sort of thing. And the next showrunner was like, these guys, see you, buddy. All right, we're up, good. Can we get do you have my belt? Okay, we're out. It was pretty quick. But, and then it was like years before we came back again. Yeah.
But so in answer to your question, yes. The idea of a spin-off and the Ghostfacers having their own show was definitely an idea.
And but where Crippy did say in the room, which you forgot, was that the reason why the first concept of it was you guys in chat rooms saying Ghostfacers, Harry and Ed, and it was you guys were the reason that it was the first thing he said. He's like, in the chat rooms, and this is way back when it was like chat rooms. They're just talking about Ghostfacers. I'm like, we want to give you guys your shot. We're like, so that's you guys. So we're like, when I say how much love we have for you guys, these are the two most favorite. Like, I've done a lot of work, he's done a shit ton of work, and I will tell you honestly, on my kid's life, Ed is my favorite character I've ever played. Ever. It is so fun. I'm a dork. You get to just be like a super dork all the time, And it's, and you're a dork too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's why we kept shooting.
We became best friends right away.
Yeah, like we'll just fall into character. We were hanging out last night.
We were spooning at like 4 in the morning.
Just
He said he was scared, and I'm like, I'll hold you.
Yeah, and so I was the little spoon.
It's okay. It's okay. Shh, trash.
But yeah, we'll just fall into character. Like, we were hanging out last night, we were just shooting.
And that wasn't character, that was just us.
That was actually just us being nerds.
Trying to get into character.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what we're doing.
Okay.
Hi. First, I just want to say I think you two are so funny. Ghostfacers is one of my favorite episodes in the entire show.
Thank you.
And my question is, if, as the Ghostfacers, you could fight any monster, any cryptid, any sort of creature, who would you fight and how would you win?
Ooh.
Good one.
Ooh.
Good one.
I would love to. I love Mark's voice. Hello. I'd love to just be like, Ed gets possessed and it's his voice. Like, he's just got that, he just pops up and he's like, hello. That would be, I'd like to be, what's his character's name? Crowley. Whatever, I'm butchering it right now. He punched me, but he just is like, hello. That'd be fun. Who about you?
I always thought it would be really cool to do a piece where one of us gets possessed by a demon. And obviously.
You gotta do mouth to mouth to bring it back. Resuscitation. Right? That's where you're going?
Yeah. Or that, or
That's how you bring the spirit back. Yeah. Suck it out.
Maybe trying to Harry drawing a little demon trap on Ed while he's sleeping.
In my midriff?
Right on, yeah, but it's in the wrong place.
Yeah.
It's like over your belly button.
Well, what are you doing? I'm a demon.
Yeah, I would say that the whole demon possession angle for the Ghostfacers would be really cool, in my opinion.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope that answered it.
Hiya, I'm Jen. This is my sister Tony.
Hey.
We loved you in Supernatural, but my question is going to be for AJ. So AJ, we first saw you in SEAL Team. So we watched SEAL Team before Supernatural. So we're new Supernatural fans.
Awesome.
So as Sunny, you make fun of Clay a ton. You've got all these nicknames: Obi, Blonde Kenobi, Live Your Head Rent Free. Did you come up with any of those nicknames? Like, how did you guys kind of rip on each other during filming?
AJ is a master at coming up with insulting nicknames.
I was. It started where I was trying to make Max laugh, and I like to improv. Like, once we get the lines down, I'm like, can I just riff?
Yeah.
And it kind of turned into a thing where I was just trying to get him to break, and he's very tough to break, but I would get him. I think what was the first one that was like Blonde Ambition or something like that? Bend and Snap, I said. I was like, Bend and Snap? And he was like, I was like, God. So that, and then I knew if I just kept digging, like Ricky Short, all these other ones, but then the producer like, again, I thought I was in trouble, but they're like, keep doing, we like the making fun of, and I would just come up with something on my brain goes in weird places, so I would just start saying stuff. I was just trying to make him laugh. But Max has become one of my dearest friends, and that show, very, very proud of it. Just moved to Netflix, and we employed 60% of our crew, first show in television history, were veterans. It's now considered the most successful military drama of all time, and it wasn't because we told the story about war. We told the story about the guys coming home and how hard it is for them the men and women, to get to the VA, to get their 100%, to how broken the families are. So it was more the war at home and the invisible wounds of war they have, and it's something that in my entire career, that is something I'm so proud of, and now I'm even more so, like, as a person, as a man, being a part of the Gary Sinise Foundation and the board of these things, and just really supporting our troops that and our men and women that do so much for us in this country. Hello.
Hello. So thanks you both for coming out. I'm really excited about this new project with the Ghostfacers. That's pretty exciting. My question is for AJ. Actually, I'm from Pennsylvania, and we are around a lot of Amish people. Well, it turns out you were in the show, the Amish Mafia show. We really love that. And we were kind of frustrated because season 2 came around and you weren't in it.
Yeah.
And you were the lead. Like, how did they replace a lead? Like, what happened?
Bronco Novak was the character, and it was based on a true story of these Amish people that smuggled. It was one of the biggest cocaine drug lines. They were smuggling cocaine in cheese wheels. It's like a true story. They're down in Mexico, Mexican Mafia. Like it really happened. And I played this detective, a real guy, Bronco Novak, that breaks the case. And we shot in Nova Scotia. And let me tell you first, I don't know if you guys have seen Amish woodworking before. What? Yeah. Unbelievable. And on top of it, first time I ever had unpasteurized milk, delicious. Like those people are on fire. Like they got things. And they're like, all right, well, we're building houses. Let's just put a bunch of cocaine and some cheese wheels and send it down to Mexico. And it was a crazy story. And what was the question?
Why weren't you in season 2?
Oh yeah, so I got SEAL Team. Yeah, I got SEAL Team because it was only supposed to be a 1 series thing, like a mini series, 8 episodes, and we were just about to go into talks again, and I wasn't under contract, and SEAL Team came along, but I would tell you this: the crazy part about that, I wouldn't have gotten SEAL Team if I hadn't done that role, because they wanted me super heavy at the beginning of that show. So I gained a bunch of weight. I gained like 25 pounds. And then at the end of it, they wanted me to be super lean because I stopped drinking and get focused and want to discover that, which was the true story of the guy. So I went from like 225 pounds to like 170 pounds in the 6 months that I was filming. And I was in the best shape of my life. And the day I got back from filming, I had an appointment for SEAL Team, and I went in there in good shape. And so it's weird how God works, you know? So that was what it is. I appreciate it though, man. Thanks, bro. What was your name?
Mike, thank you.
Thanks,
You're
Mike.
awesome. Both of you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
Hi. So my question is for both of you. When is Travis going to be on your podcast, AJ?
I was.
Preferably an Unfiltered Friday.
He was on the Real Fake Seal one, which that was the sort of the hiccup before. It was like a boot, but it's just a fart. It was like that was Real Fake Seal. I think I'm gonna. Oh no, just a fart.
So I was the shart of
No,
your
you
podcast.
weren't. The
career.
show was. But then when I made like the Real Fake Seal, that was like, oh man, I'm letting it loose. Travis is. I love this kid more than anything, and he's like the best. There's people you meet in your life, and I'm just saying this up here. When you're doing a scene, the job of an actor in a scene is to make the person that you're working with to look really good. And this guy's.
I make AJ look real good.
He
I just stand right next to him. Everyone's like, that guy.
No, but he literally sets up the best jokes, and like it's a true partnership in that. So, but yeah, we did it. You were the second guest on the Real Fake Seal, but AJ Buckley podcast. He's doors open. He should be on Unfiltered Friday. Yeah.
What's Unfiltered Friday? What is this?
It's unfiltered, and it's on a Friday.
It's okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, but it's
Pure chaos.
I'm glad you don't filter it on a Tuesday.
No, that would
No,
be,
yeah,
but we
that
actually
would be
film it on a Wednesday.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, because I gotta,
That's fine.
just
It works.
because it's bad luck if you film on Friday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, ghosts.
Yeah. Gotta watch out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello.
Hi,
Sorry.
my name is
Sorry.
Megan.
Hello, Megan.
This is a question for Travis. How fun was it to film Eurotrip?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Yeah, we shot it. We actually just shot it in Prague because Prague was never bombed during World War II. Fun fact. So Prague just had all this amazing architecture, and they could basically dress any part of Europe. They could find a place in Prague that looked like that place. So France, England, Italy, all that architecture was in Prague. So just being able to be there for about 3 months and do that work, it was amazing. The exchange rate at the time was incredible. That scene where we go in and they're just bringing in the lobster and the champagne and all that stuff. I still remember. So I'm hanging out with the girl that played Mika, and she was like, "Let's get a bottle of champagne," and I'm like, "All right, go ahead." And she's like, so she just calls her room service. Yes, I'd like 2 bottles of Moet Chandon, thank you. And I'm like, whoa, who's paying for that? She's like, oh, I got it. Shows up, and I did the exchange rate. Each bottle was about $3 American dollars. So like that scene where they're bringing in the lobster and everything, and I got a nickel. I'm just saying, at the time when we shot it, it was about accurate. But yeah, it was a blast.
That sounds really fun.
Yeah,
Thank
it was
you.
cool. And I also got to go sightseeing, because you have days off, and I could just go around and check out the castles and stuff. I was actually my character in real life when I was in Prague. I literally was walking around with a guidebook. True story. Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hello.
So in SEAL Team, all the characters, they have a go bag, which is always a duffel bag when they're ready to take off. I was wondering, is salt one of Sunny's essential packing items?
I actually, you know what's crazy you say that? I love taking baths. I love baths. They're awesome. Epsom salt.
Are you saying baths or baths?
A bath.
A bath.
Like take a bath. Like
Okay, I thought you were saying taking a bath.
Like run a bath.
It's like a
Epsom
fish.
salt, like
Okay.
after you work out, you take a bath.
Okay.
I love taking a bath. I do, no joke, in my suitcase, I have Epsom salt and baking soda. And I took a bath when I got here. I just love taking baths. I love it. It's awesome. Go for a workout, then just soak in the tub. It's pretty cool, man.
It actually gives me a Ghostfacer.
You want to take a bath? You want to?
Together?
Well, yeah, I mean.
With shorts? No shorts. Shorts? No shorts. No shorts. Whoa!
No shorts, right? Because we don't have a. Do you know why? Because we don't have a dryer, and then we would have to have wet shorts after. So you gotta keep them dry. So we should just not
wear them.
And we don't want to waste energy because that's just wasteful. Right?
I like it. That actually gives me an idea for Ghostfacers. Instead of having a go bag, the Ghostfacers have a stop bag. And then you have like the silver and the salt and all the implements you might need to stop.
That was actually a pretty funny scene when we were. I remember Jensen laughing really hard when we were on the other side of the door, and he's like, get in. Or he's like, get in.
Yeah, he's like, go into the bag and make a salt with a yeah.
And he's like, whatever it was, like, get inside. And we're like, truthfully, we were like, what is he saying? And then he was like, listen, man. That was actually him. It was getting. I didn't hear what he said. The first time I was like, what is he saying? But they kept it. And the other part too was cool. Was like with when they would swear. It was like swear, we'll beep it out. That was the coolest thing. They were like beep beep beep. It was like that was the coolest part.
I really liked how they put the Ghostfacer logo over their mouths too.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty good.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Hello.
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 I'm Shannon. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, Shannon.
So I ran a supernatural, Ghostfacers based LARP a few years ago for my friends.
Awesome.
And I was wondering, would Ed and Harry LARP? And if so, what would they play?
100%.
Yeah. I think Ed would obviously be Kirk, and I would be Spock.
Yeah.
Very solid choices.
You know what was cool too? I didn't know this. He taught me about it, Dungeons and Dragons, like D&D, and he's like really good at it. He was explaining to me, and I'm like, "Oh, you guys like get into this? This is like an intense shit." He's like, "Oh yeah, like 32 hours in a poison bottle of like this, and you can't get out of the circle because I just threw some missiles at your head." I'm like, "Whoa, it's intense stuff." Like your D&D games are super intense.
Yeah.
I was like, and he's a great. I was like, and
I'm also a GM.
Nice.
What's a GM?
Game Master.
Game Master.
Fuck yeah! What's up, Game Master? That's so cool. I love Game Masters.
My best friend got me a Dungeon Daddy shirt that has dice all over
Okay,
it.
That's dope.
I would say that what was the coolest thing. I didn't realize like I love like the little like, you know, the little toys, the
miniatures.
Miniatures, but you'll see some people's tables with like on Instagram, and the whole build like it's no joke. Like it goes in there, I'm like, this is some cool, like it's another level. But that's why you're such a good storyteller, because you're in there going.
Yeah, that space.
And those games go on, it's like a cricket match. It's like days, right?
Yeah, could be, yeah.
It depends. I think the longest one I played in was about 2.5 years.
What?
I had a 10-year campaign, no big deal.
When did you go to the bathroom?
Not all the time. It was every Sunday.
That would be crazy.
What campaign are you running?
Who, me, right now? Oh, I'm actually not running one. I did a 10-year campaign. It was back in the D&D 3.5 days. And it was all homebrew, the whole thing. So I created the whole world from the ground up. It was
I think I saw it. You showed me the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for your LARP, was there combat and stuff, or was it just kind of RP?
It was a parlor style game. It was actually it's called DexCon over in Morristown, New Jersey. And my two friends were playing the other two last names of the Ghostbusters, and my husband had one of the really old like VHS cameras, like making people do confessionals and stuff. And it was a really haunted asylum that they were in. Of course, we had people that were playing as, you know, like normies that had no idea what was going on, and then hunters that were also infiltrating to try to break this down, and they did a very good job.
Sounds cool. So you weren't whacking each other with like foam swords or salt launchers or something? Okay.
I have played games like that, but not in the one I ran.
Got it. All right, cool.
I'm a giant nerd.
I'm here for it. If you have a game, can I be invited?
I would love to have you.
Yeah, we'll show up. There's a D&D game. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably get killed really quickly, but I'll just, you know.
I would say, so if we were actually doing like an actual like classic LARP with the the foam swords and all those things, I think Ed would be a fighter barbarian.
I would like to be an elf.
And yeah, you could be an elf and fighter barbarian.
I'll be an elf on the shelf. It's like elf on the shelf is just like a fucking kick ass though. You know, like they're like, oh look, it's a cute elf on the shelf. He's like, wow. Like literally, seriously, like just sitting there, it's like, wow. Like, where'd that come from? Like, sent you 7 layers into the Dungeon of Dragons, you little fuck. You know, that would be so cool. Is there an elf on the shelf in there?
In Dungeons and Dragons?
Now there is.
Now there is. There is now.
So if an elf on the shelf ever happens, I just think it would be so cool, an elf on the shelf that is like vicious.
I'll allow it.
Right? Can I create, am I allowed to create it?
Yeah, elf on the shelf nightmare version? Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, man. And he drinks beer and burps. And his burp is like a weapon. It's like,
yeah, that would actually be in Dungeons and Dragons. That's an area effect.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Sorry, I don't know where I'm going.
Hi, my name's Belle, and you actually kind of referred to the question, sort of, the episode The Door. How was it like when Ed said to Harry, or Harry said to Ed, go be gay for that poor dead intern? And how did you guys not laugh during that? Because that was my favorite line of all time.
Yeah, I think we did kind of get into that, but when we actually put it on its feet, during rehearsals and stuff, we just couldn't stop laughing because it was just such a funny line. So yeah, it was actually, I think, I had to do some acting. I really had to do some acting to kind of take the comedy out of it, because the comedy doesn't work if you're winking and if you're kind of smiling and having a good time with it. You actually, I had to get into the feels of it. So, yeah. We got a band. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You want to do one more question?
Yeah. Sure.
No?
No. We're it? Okay.
Well, Rich has a question. Rich?
My question is, why don't we see you more? Why aren't you here more? It's so great having you. Can we get these guys around more, please?
I love this guy.
My gosh.
He's one of the best guys in the world, is Rich.
It's such a treat to have you guys back. I got so excited about you guys being on the line. Let's make this a thing. Can we
I
please
love
make
it.
this a
I
thing?
appreciate you guys so much. It really, like, it means so much to be amongst you guys, and we can't thank you enough. Just to see you guys, and we were so excited to come back and get to see everybody. It's this is Supernatural. To show these characters is such a special place in our hearts, and excited to be a small part of it. So, love you guys.
Love you guys.